I'm never going to touch it again. I'm never, ever, ever going to drink again. I'm not going to be like that. And I think I made it like 2 weeks. And that was where I realized I can't stop. And the only thing that's going to do it is God, but I didn't know if God even loved me anymore. From a young age, I have always lacked self-confidence. I had also ran with the wrong crowd as a teenager, and as I got married, I wanted to continue that behavior, and I was living a double life that she was unaware of. So I got really good at figuring out how to hide my alcohol consumption where my coworkers, my bosses, and my family were completely unaware of it. That progressed on an upward scale. I knew Christ from a young age, and yet I was choosing deliberately to live in sin. It was catastrophic to me internally to always be in this duality where I didn't know who I was and I had to medicate myself in order to be this person, and this is where I felt like my joy was when I was just drunk. Through that, I never was willing to really surrender. It was always about, hopefully this one thing will overshadow my secret life. It doesn't work. It was Life Action coming to our church in 2014 that they brought this message of authentic Christianity that I had never heard put that way before. It was actually by surrendering to Christ and being an authentic Christian that was going to change my life. My entire family, so both my daughters, my wife, and I, all ended up going up and surrendering to the Lord in some way. And so it wasn't just an impact on my life, it was an impact on my family. I had one night that was pretty bad. I had been drinking a lot. My wife caught me in it. And over the years when she had addressed my drinking, it had always been, you need to stop this. You're wrong, you're bad, if you don't fix this, I don't think I can live with this. This time, she approached me and said, honey, I want you to know that I'm never giving up on you. If this is something that you feel like you're gonna have to do, I'm gonna love you through it. I love you so much. Nothing will ever take me away from you. And that moment was a major turning point for me, because what happened was I felt God tell me, if your wife can show you love like this, how much more is my love for you? God had allowed me to turn myself over to my sin to a point where I would become so broken that I would surrender. And I surrendered to him on my knees, on my face, and just, I need you, Lord. There's nothing else that can change me. And so I stopped drinking. Like the next day, I said, I'm done, but this time the desire had left. And I haven't drank since. What really brought it around was me coming to a place of seeing God's love and humbling myself. Only the power of the Holy Spirit and the love of Jesus Christ was going to make me into a new person. And when I surrendered to that, he was there. He's always been there. And he met me through the unconditional love of my wife to bring me into a place of humility where I would just say yes.